Let me call this dude right quick. Hey, how's it going, man? We live.
Bitch. How you doing?
We live just in
Yeah, I
case.
see you.
Yeah, just making sure. Cause like, I've had a couple people who, in the past, they didn't tell me they were live on their end. That was kind of pretty cool. I'll be sure. How you doing, my man?
That's good. Been snowed in,
Oh,
and I've been watching. That's all right. I mean, not literally snowed in, but a little more like metaphorically, because people down here cannot fucking drive in snow, so I ain't taking it.
oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. So, and outside of that, I've just been watching Frosty Faustings, having a good time.
Now, for those of you who may not know, explain what is Frosty Faustings.
Frosty Faustings is a tournament. It's a major fighting game tournament event that happens at the end of January every year, and it's been growing. I don't know if Frosty Faustings has like cause some majors will have like a like this is the tournaments go to play this game kind of thing. I don't think there's one for Frosty Faustings. Like, they just play a bunch of cool shit. Of course, any major has like all the top, the recent big games, like your Street Fighter 6, your City of the Wolves and all that stuff. But Frosty Faustings also has like, they have a bunch of tournaments for like a little like a niche games, right? DNF Duel is gonna start in like 5 minutes, you know. They got DNF Duel. They also have. I don't remember if Frosty Faustings is the successor to UFGT. I don't remember. It's been a while since I had to access my memory breaks and that kind of thing. But I do know that Frosty Faustings does also have a mystery tournament. Like, yeah, nobody knows what's gonna be up next, and you just play. You play what's You just play whatever's up, and it's gonna be there for like 2-3 games, and then switches to something else.
Nice.
Mystery tournaments are always fun to watch. Pocket Bravery was actually showed up in the mystery tournament.
Oh, that one Neo Geo Pocket style game that got a lot of attention.
That narrows it down very slightly.
No, Pocket Bravery. I know it's like a Brazilian game, right?
Yes. Okay, I just want to make sure you're not getting Pocket Bravery confused with Pocket Rumble.
No, I think that's something different, isn't it?
No, those are both Neo. Well, Pocket Rumble was more directly of a Neo Geo Pocket styled game, complete with like even having a 2-button control scheme, and you tap and hold for lights and heavies. It's a good game. I don't think it ever actually finished. But that's a cool game. Pocket Bravery is Brazilian made, yes. It is made by former members of the Traje Fatali project.
I've never heard of that.
Which it is. To cut a long story short, it's basically a fighting game where the gimmick is the characters were at a costume party, and then some shit happens, and then they actually become whatever they were dressed as during the costume party. And it looked. It was okay, and the initial game had like one attack button, but yeah, you had one attack button, but every direction that you would press would alter your attack, and you could chain them into each other. It was pretty cool. It looked like King of Fighters 13. Like in terms of how detailed the sprites were, like it looked amazing. However, as the project,
so I was gonna say that's the King of Fighters that looks so good they couldn't do it again because it took so long.
Yeah, but indie studios will do it just for the love of the game. Obviously, it didn't have as many frames, and the resolution wasn't as high. But like, if you were to look up, hold up, I'll show you some footage. Specifically, I want to look up Traje Fatai Minimal, because that's the version that I'm thinking of specifically. Uh, but as with many Kickstarter games, I don't remember if this was literally a Kickstarter game, but that just lets you know what's about to happen. There was some drama involved about the head was stealing money,
God.
right? You know the usual things that happen in these kinds of games, right? And so the team basically said, "Yeah, no, fuck you, we're leaving," and they left, and they went on to create Pocket Bravery. Okay,
Well, at least something positive came out of it.
It did. Although I do wait. None of this is good. Because I'm looking for not 2022. I'm looking for. No, these are too recent. There you go. Minimal. Let's see. Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah, okay. This'll work.
Alright.
Because I do have a Traje Fatai minimal. I do actually have it. It's one of the feels good, looks good. One of those games where like the game's speed is actually tied to your frame rate. So if you do play it, you have to set your frame rate to 60 frames per second to make sure it functions correctly. It's a very, very cool game.
We'll load it up
also
quickly before I get going.
Yeah, sure. And if for any of you Mugen heads that are watching, that Lucy Fernandez character might look familiar to you.
Oh yeah, isn't that like the Zenny or whatever? Oh God, it's her, like the dancing lady. I remember her.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Lucy Fernandez is a Mugen OC that is like has been unofficially canonized into like every KOF game. So if you see like really large KOF, like very specific KOF Mugen projects, you will see Lucy in the game.
Gonna have to.
I don't remember I don't remember if the person. I don't remember if this version of Lucy in Traje Fatai is actually if the original developer of the character actually worked on the project. Or if it's a reference, because those also happen a lot.
All right. Just take a moment while I always like to trim the window just in case I get paranoid, in case like some weird shit shows up on the side. So I just go into studio mode and trim it.
Now this video doesn't have any of that.
No, I mean like the recommendeds.
You could turn on theater mode. That would also get rid of it. At least from the sidebar. There's a little bit might peek out from the bottom, but you can. That's easy to crop.
Oh wait, that's chat. I'm trying to rescale chat. No, there are two things called Brave.exe. Yeah, live television, baby. I do love this whole studio. Hey, Clanker man, thank you for stopping by. I do love this whole studio, man. It does make things look more professional. I'm trying to step up my game without like spending too much money. Because it can't. Although I did get a notification like a week ago that my taxes had been accepted, so might be able to spend a little bit more. I don't know. Find out what happens. So, all right, transitioning. Go. Nice and professional. Let's see what this is like. Oh shit! No, I should probably capture the audio if that's the case. Yeah, capture audio beta.
I mean, it's got a commentary over it,
right?
So you don't really have to.
Just check this out.
Anyway, the original guy, not the.
Olá, aqui quem fala é o Nofpav e eu sou o game designer do projeto Trajes Fatais. Eu vou apresentar para vocês nossa edição chamada Traf Minimal. Nossa proposta é de criar uma mecânica simples, porém com bom nível de profundidade. Essa edição se chama Minimal por ter basicamente um direcional e um botão de ataque. Mas o personagem não tem só um ataque, mas um botão para todos os ataques. A direcional determina a sua intenção perante o ataque. Se você quer ser ofensivo, defensivo, atacar por cima ou atacar por baixo. No
Like, there was
caso, eu vou
actually an
mostrar aqui o
interview.
botão solto,
Well,
pra trás,
it really doesn't matter, but
pra
I managed to
frente,
like find
pra baixo,
an actual interview
pra
where they talked to
cima.
this guy about, yo, what the fuck's been going on for this project, and he kind of
Do
has to
mesmo jeito
worm his
no
way
ar.
around it.
The art looks amazing. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
E além disso, você tem os especiais que não utilizam meia-lua, e sim golpes de comando simples, como baixo-baixo, ataque.
Let's see if we get up to the special sets on the shooter. Oh, it's good for both of the characters, not just
Well, it's using this matchup as basically a tutorial of how the game plays. There's a 6 Kara. Yeah, I think it's 6 Karas in the game.
SB Games 2015.
Yeah.
So 11 years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's no Duke Nukem Forever, but still.
Well, Duke Nukem Forever came out.
Eventually.
But it came out.
Oh, supposedly the 2001 unfinished build was leaked. And, like, it's unfinished, but it's got some interesting stuff in it, but I don't know. I'd be far more interested in this coming out.
Well, if you have Parsec set up, we could play this right now.
I tried Parsec, it didn't seem to work properly, like, even though I turned off my VPN. And,
you have to connect to another computer.
Yeah, but when I downloaded it, also it automatically started up and uploaded like whenever I turned on my computer. That creeped me out a little bit.
You could turn that off in the settings.
Right? Yeah, it looks interesting.
It's very cool. I'm fairly certain that these sprites have been repurposed in actual Mugen games because they're too good not to use. But I haven't been following Mugen development for a while, so I wouldn't know for sure.
Yeah, I used to follow it pretty well for like several years, making my own game and everything. But making my own game in the terms of like gathering characters together, and cobbling them together. But I don't know, just it seems like a lot of the people just kind of gave up.
It's just a lot. The scene is just a lot smaller. Because the people that were in there for like the, who's stronger, like fucking Peter Griffin or
Peter Griffin or that chicken, that whatever it is.
Well, no, I was thinking of Homer Simpson, like fucking dumb matchups like that.
Oh yeah,
like Mugen as like jokes, settling like old like kindergarten, like who's stronger, Goku or Superman kind of bullshit things. Like that's been done to death already.
Yeah, and it's kind of lost its allure when you know that eventually that's gonna either happen in Super Smash Brothers or Fortnite, anyways.
Well, that and also the whole the whole underground, not underground. Mugen, at this point, there's obviously everybody knows what a Mugen game looks like. Some of them are high effort, some of them are just like, yeah, we took like 200 characters from who knows where and put them all into this one thing that barely functions. Right? A ton of movie games like that, right? So the fucking slop that people have put out on Mugen, right? So that trash is all been like, well, I mean, some people still do it. And some people do it in like really interesting ways. Like there's a Hokuto no Ken Mugen game that's Italian made that uses screen caps from the 80s anime to make sprites. And it looks like shit, but it's so high effort. It's kind of amazing.
As opposed to them doing that one arcade game that has like 10 of them in there, like with Mr. Hart and all of them.
Yeah, it's using actual screen caps from the anime that have been chroma keyed out to. I mean, it doesn't look good and doesn't play good, but that is such a that's fucking amazing to see it.
Well,
I don't remember what it's called.
They do it for the love, man. It's like you're not. I know they can't make money off of any of that because I know that's like using other IPs.
Well, you cannot sell a moving game.
Right.
Like actually, like Electbyte was like was very specific about it when Moving came out. Said no, this is not. You cannot use this engine to make a paid product.
Right, and a lot of that is because like unless you're actually going 100% homebrew, you're gonna be using sprites and stuff from other intellectual properties. Like, wasn't there some time ago like some lawsuit where they were going
I
to...
vaguely recall that, yeah.
Where SNK, but there was such a shitstorm that they backed off.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Hokuto no Ken LST. What is this? Is this it?
That's not it. Oh, it's the buttons.
Oh, it is LST. All right.
So the buttons turn the blocks. By the way, this is figure do a couple. I only got like 3 games to test because most of them are games I've already done on stream. Figure this would be a cool chance to do it. This is Blocky Dungeon. It's what if it was a Dungeon Explorer, but what if it was also Tetris at the same time?
Wait, what if it was what?
It's a Dungeon Explorer, but it's also Tetris. And the dungeon, or the blocks, or the... And you control the blocks like Tetris.
Oh. Okay.
Got this for sale. It's cute. Oh, shit. I wonder if they actually disappear like that for blocks.
So there, I found it. Hokuto no Ken LST, if you wanted to show that off. It also uses the Italian dub of Hokuto no Ken.
Oh, the... Well, if that's what they're familiar
I didn't know
with.
Existed.
Oh, so you only get a limited amount of moves before you have to drop the next block. That makes sense. Because the only I remember the arcade Hokuto no Ken game. That was
Yeah,
wasn't that the one with that weird mechanic where you have to do a certain amount of moves and then like you power up your North Star or something?
Okay, no, the way that so how that mechanic works is that every character has specific moves that take away stars. You know, referencing the Big Dipper on Kinchiro's chest, right?
Right.
And when you deplete all stars, you get access to a one-hit kill super.
Ooh. Because Guilty Gear taught us those are always fair. Those are always fair.
Listen, when you play that game for more than 10 minutes, you realize that game was not designed to be fair.
Yeah,
It was designed to be a Hokuto no Ken game. It's lore accurate. Like Toki's like the best character in the game because he's Kung Fu Jesus.
And there's like one female character in the game, and supposedly she's like the worst character, isn't she? The yo-yo girl.
Yeah, Mamiya's in the game. People have been figuring shit out with her, so she's not the worst character in the game. That's Jaggi. Jaggi's the worst character in the game because it's lore accurate because he's shit, and he has several mechanics that I'm not gonna say they don't work because technically they do work, but they do not work in his favor. For example, Jaggi, when he's blocking, crouch blocking specifically when he's crouch blocking, he pulls out a little statue of himself, right? But the statue can break.
Oh,
So if you break the statue, he actually cannot block low until he pulls out a new one, which takes a bit of time. It's crazy. His instant kill super will randomly not work because it's a big fire. He pours out a gasoline into dynamite and blows up some oil drums, right? Well, because he has other moves in the game that 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 cause burning effect in the game, if you actually end up in a scenario where one of his specials or one of his bombs goes off before the big cutscene of the IK actually happens, it cancels out his IK.
Oh Jesus!
And like soft locks the game.
So you can't actually. It's like that one Gambit glitch in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You can't actually continue.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Oh no, there's a ton of. I mean, everyone knows the basketball combos in that game because of the.
Basketball combos.
Oh, you don't know.
No, what's the basketball combo? Is
Okay,
it like
do
a
you
lucky
know what...
globber thing?
No. Do you know what gravity scaling is?
No.
Do you know what damage scaling is?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like where if the combo goes too long, you do less damage.
Yes. So another way that developers have used to stop infinites in the game is gravity scale, which is basically when you're doing like a big juggle. When you do a juggle, it pops the move will pop you up a little bit, right?
Right.
So think of it as a Tekken. Think of Tekken, right?
Right.
How Tekken handles this is that every hit in a juggle sends the enemy flying further and further away. Alright, to stop juggle combos, but also increase wall carry because Tekken wants you to be at the wall, right?
Right.
What Hokuto no Ken does is that for every hit in a combo, the amount of height that a move will pop you upwards vertically to continue the combo actually shortens, right? Because the idea is that you'll do the combo and then eventually the opponent will just hit will be so low to the ground that the combo will not be able to continue, basically.
That makes sense.
However, what ended up happening is that there's actually no limit to the gravity scaling. And what ends up happening is that it goes into negatives.
Oh.
And so what happened is that the enemy will hit the ground, and instead of staying there, will actually bounce back up. And the longer you continue the combo, the higher the character will bounce.
It sounds like that could be really exploitable.
It is. Multiple characters have TODs simply due to the gravity scaling in that game.
Just a whole bunch of little basketball bouncing.
Yeah. And it's not even unique to that game. Like Guilty Gear has it. Guilty Gear 1 specifically has it, but there are some other games that have it. It's really funny, and like Hokuto no Ken is a game that is impossible to take seriously as a competitive game. But that's also why it's a competitive game, because it's so fucking stupid, it's so goofy that people just enjoy playing it, and it ended up having a tournament scene just almost in celebration of how fucking busted it is.
Yeah, people could just work around how broken it is by like banning certain.
Oh no, they don't work around it. They fully embrace it. Like there's one scene where like one character's doing infinite to another person, and the guy getting infinite pulls out his phone to take a selfie while it's happening, and he has enough time to take the whole ass selfie and put his hands back on the stick before the combo actually kills it. Or another one where like one character's doing an infinite and the other guy pulls out like $20 to try and bribe him to stop. Like obviously it was a bit, but like just fun stuff like that happens all the time.
That was hilarious.
I can't wait for Evo Japan. That Hokuto no Ken tournament is gonna be fucking amazing.
So that's confirmed for Evo this year then?
Evo Japan, yes.
Nice.
And people have been speculating that it's marketing for SNK's thing because Kenshiro is going to be in City of the Wolves, obviously.
Well, that's just logical. That makes sense.
Yeah, but also it's always a good watch.
Right.
It's kind of like throwing in Marvel 2. You do it for the culture, you do it for the jokes, but like it's a game that people really do enjoy seeing, and it's always a fun watch.
Right. Not gonna be putting money, although what was it, that one tournament they were talking about? I saw a meme that involved the fighting game community recently about the one guy whose team almost disowned him and kicked him out because he was trying to play seriously, in some kind of MOBA or something. It was like, oh, trying to win $50,000 for college. Oh, it's just messing around. Guys at Evo.
Oh, the Marvel Rivals tournament.
Yeah, and then guys from Evo play it for $50 and a Cracker Barrel gift card, and then it shows like Goku and Vegeta going at it.
Have you ever played Melty Blood with $5 on the line? People go insane in Melty Blood. Okay, so that was basically so the Marvel Rivals thing that was happening is basically there's a Marvel Rivals, right? $40,000. I don't know if that was like first place or if that just gets spread up among like all the top players. But what I've been told is like if you were the winning team, every character on that team, like I think 5 receives like $3,000. So I'm thinking that 40,000 is like split up amongst like top 5. I don't know. But anyway, so this group of girls, right? It's a group of girls that that's the gimmick of the game, and they have like this one guy who's like really, really good.
That money could actually change his life.
Yeah, he was talking about how he wanted the money to pay for his house. Really smart investment on him, by the way. But Kingsman. That was it, Kingsman.
Yeah.
So I don't remember all the players in this scenario because I don't care about drama all that much. But just due to how insanely huge this drama got, I do know some things just due to cultural osmosis. Like, it's hit mainstream.
The only reason I heard about it was because Charlie was talking about it.
You know, this thing got so big. Like, it broke containment. Like, people were talking about it not on the internet. Like, that's how big it got. So Kingsman was like this of girls that basically admitted they were just playing for fun, like playing for the actually, just kind of just basically throwing the match, which was causing Kingsman to lose his mind because he's trying to win this money, and everyone on the team is like, you're taking it too seriously, like, shut up.
Well, shouldn't have they gotten kicked out for throwing the match anyways?
So, well, I mean, I get. Well, we don't know if it was actual collusion. If it was collusion, I would agree, but it was basically them just basically fucking around, not taking something seriously. But anyway, crash out, and then all the girls start piling up on the guy Kingsman, and actually got him banned from the tournament. Due to, like, you know, oh, he was harassing us and all that shit, right?
Right.
So they get Kingsman back from the tournament, right?
Right.
And the clip, the big clip of like Kingsman basically crashing out kind of goes viral. And then people start looking into it like, well, hold on a second. Why are you playing this character who's notoriously, like, you were setting him up. It's like, oh yeah, you're playing this character. Oh, you're playing Black Widow, who is a notoriously confused character, and is like not in the meta. Actually quite bad. And she was like, 050, no kill, like no kills, 5 deaths, no assists. As I've been told, are actually really easy to get in Marvel Rivals. Like, if you attack anybody at all, you get an assist. If you ping an enemy, you get an assist. Like, assists are like the easiest thing in the game to get.
Yeah, I'll admit I don't know a whole lot about the technical aspects of Rivals.
I also don't. I played it for 1 day, and I was able to recognize, yeah, no, this game is good. It's not my wheelhouse, but I recognize it. But anyway, Marvel Rivals has a 1v1 mode, so maybe I'll pick it up. Like, it has an actual fucking fight club in the game now.
I tried running it. Obviously, it's too chunky. But I know, like, Grub plays it a lot, and Dead Mac plays it a lot. So the guy had gotten kicked out.
Yeah, he got kicked out. His team got him kicked out from the tournament. And the clip of Kingsman crashing out got viral. and people started looking into like the situation in the tournament, into the other people in the other people that were on the team, and how they were basically just bullying this kid.
Yeah, hey Darren, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Darren said she was playing with Sniper with slow ass ping also.
Yeah, right. She had like 200 ping or something.
Even I'm not that bad. Holy crap.
Yeah, that. Ooh. Yeah, she had like insanely high ping on it. Yeah. And of course, the whole scenario has become a massive in-joke in the actual Marvel Rivals. Right? If a Widowmaker is on the team, people will start just clowning you. It's quite fun.
So there was this whole outcry, and did it ever get resolved?
I don't know.
Oh my god, the nostalgia critics in this fucking game.
Yeah, he is. Tanzania, someone I feel like I should know.
This looks hilarious. I'm not gonna play it tonight. I just figured this would be a good opportunity because I was gonna do the road test on Wednesday evening, but then I'll go ahead and reveal it since I put the schedule up. I got the Saturn emulation working on RetroArch. I got the right BIOS and everything. Thank you, Internet Archive, for that. That was very cool. And I got a little help from a community of a game I was going to be doing. And I got to go. So, I've talked about this before. Fighters Mega Mix. That's one of the games I've always wanted to play, but it's been locked to a console that you're either going to play it on the Saturn or the Gamecom, nothing else. So I finally got it working, and I was gonna test drive that. Plus, isn't the Virtua Fighter? I did a stream about Virtua Fighter on 32X before, talking about how pissed off I was that you can't have a definitive port. Isn't like the Saturn port of Virtua Fighter about as definitive as it gets?
Virtua Fighter 2, no, not Virtua Fighter 1 Remix is about as close as you're gonna get.
But I mean with the original graphics and everything.
Oh, the original flash look.
Yeah, the blocky look.
Come on, get him!
It moved to Overwatch 2, so if you go ahead, chance the Widowmaker will off. Holy crap.
In terms of the Saturn port of Virtua Fighter 1 isn't all that accurate. It was good enough for Japan to love that game to completely sell out Saturn. Right? But it's okay. Like I would actually, like, cause the Saturn isn't as powerful as like the actual arcade, right? So
yeah, but it's better than literally nothing.
Yeah, but that's what Virtua Fighter 1 Remix is for. It's basically Virtua Fighter 1 with some graphical upgrades, and it runs a bit better than the actual original Saturn version.
Right.
Or if you want to be fully degen, you can play like, I don't know, Virtua Fighter 10th Anniversary, which is Virtua Fighter 4 with Virtua Fighter 1's graphics and mechanics.
Yeah, because like that was one of the classics. You'd think that like just for preservation purposes, it'd be easier to play it. Like the one we were having a problem with, Pit Fighter. Like, you know what type of fucking hoops we were trying to go through just to get that going. We had to find an old, or rather, I had to find an old like a DOS port that they did.
Well, the technology at the time, or rather the console technology at the time, wasn't strong enough to do something like Pit Fighter.
Right.
So I don't blame that. Because this was like, I believe a couple years before Mortal Kombat, where digitized graphics were only becoming more popular. So yeah. I'm willing to do that. Not a game I care about at all.
Fair enough.
Oh, you're Kayane. Kayane's a legendary Soul Calibur player. Like one of the, like honorably one of the goats of Soul Calibur.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a real one.
It's been a while since I played Soul Calibur. I remember I got 5 and 6 just because the character create mode. And that was, I think it was 5 also had the Tales of Soul series. Okay, I'm getting kbps now.
Okay. Okay, stream's back up.
All right, I want to know how much loud. I'm gonna go ahead and type a couple things up. See if you could see how fast. As soon as it comes up, tell me what you see, because I just want to go ahead and get an idea of how late the lag is. Let me grab this thing. Hold on.
Test.
Yeah, that's about 3 seconds.
TEST.
All right, that's not too bad. It's not too lagging here.
Fuck out of here. 6-7 Mango M. Mango Mastered. 6-7 Mango Mustard Chicken.
Okay, it's working. I just wanted to make you say that.
Chicken stores. What is it?
I don't know. It's some fucking brain rot that's showing up on Sora whenever I try to make my legitimate lore videos and shit. But we're back. We're back. Thank you for bearing with us. Well, I guess I'm not streaming Streets of Fury EX.
That's weird.
It's weird because I don't think it's that chunky. I don't know whether it was just OBS fucking up or what.
It's a really light game, so that's weird to me.
Yeah, so
you said this never happened before, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it may just be OBS, may just be my internet connection, but that's why I do the little road test. Like I said, the reason I'm going ahead and just taking care of these now is because, like, I got 8 things on the recent sale. 5 of them are stuff I've streamed demos before. Or 4 of them are stuff I've streamed before. 1 of them is DLC for New Vegas. So I was just going to try the other 3 briefly. Now, don't be worried when you see this next one. I'm not going to... Obviously, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I just want to make sure that the opening works. Does Streets of Fury have online co-op, or is that another couch co-op game?
Is what?
Streets of Fury. Is that couch co-op?
That's a single... local co-op only. No online co-op.
That's a shame.
Yeah, but it's a real good game and it's $1, so I figured you'd at least want to take a look at it.
Yeah, it looks really neat. It reminds me of Guardians of the Hood, but, like, it feels a lot better to play. Yeah, like, I only played it a little bit. It feels so much better.
Guardians of the Hood is a name I haven't heard in a long time. Holy shit.
Well, it is something I looked up when we were doing, we're trying to get Pit Fighter to work. Because, they had the beta for Pit Fighter 2 come out. And it was just that I think it was the Genesis one is the one they found. And it turns out it was just, Pit Fighter 1, but with characters from Guardians of the Hood in it. Yeah, that game was horrible to play. I hated it.
Your memory is spiking.
Well, it's loading. So don't worry, this is just gonna take about 25 to 40 hours. This is the game I wanted to do originally wanted to do for my next long form Sunday stream. I finished Disco Elysium this morning. Beautiful game, the best writing I've seen in any video game ever. But now that I've got the Saturn working, there are a couple of long form games I might want to do, because Saturn's got some good art. Like, what was it, Guardian Heroes? Like, I had that for the Xbox 360, like a remake of it. It was really good.
Yeah, Guardian Heroes is really good. The younger cousin of course, Panzer Bandit.
Oh shit! I forgot to turn the volume down.
You know that Guardian Heroes is a hyper-specific subgenre of beat-em-ups that is all like the brainchild of like one guy. I think Masami Ukyo, I believe his name was.
Right.
Yeah, he was behind Panzer Bandit, Guardian Heroes, Code of Princess, Phantom Breaker Battlegrounds, Phantom Breaker in general. He worked on Mad Stalker. They all have that exact same feel. The multiple lanes, the big combos, leveling up in the middle of the game, like all that stuff.
Yeah, and I'm a huge fan of any game where like you get like you've got a choice of multiple characters, like not just a traditional 2 or 3 of beat 'em up games. I had like having a lot of options. Like who's the one I kept playing? Like as soon as I unlocked her, the green-haired girl with the red armor who's like stupidly powerful.
Yeah, she's cool. And if you stick with it, that the very specific like Ukyo type of games, the big gimmick is that you can unlock every character in the game as a playable character, even if it's just a village NPC. Like they will have a moveset, not a good one. It might just be like a single move, but you could grind that character up to max level if you wanted to.
I think I did because like I remember getting like there's 5 endings. I distinctly remember getting all 5 endings or 6 endings or whatever. Because there's one you have to go to heaven and beat down an angel or something.
I don't remember how many endings there were, but I do know that for the versus mode, if you wanted to play as every character in the versus mode, you had to go through all the endings. And I did end up doing that, but I don't remember how I did it. But I think there's a menu or a gallery that just tells you like, oh, this is the route that you took to get to this ending. So if you want to do this, just complete this route, and that's how you get these characters.
That would be very useful.
Because I remember like that the antagonist, the guy, the blonde guy with the black armor and the 2 swords. I remember him being really annoying to get. I think he was like the final character I got.
Well, if I remember right, it was like a few conversation choices, like that.
Yeah, your conversation choice does affect your routing. Yeah.
So it's not like a skill issue. It's like an actual choice you get to make. Tell you, this looks nice,
as long as
but
you
not
play.
amazing. Well, I was only gonna like. I don't even know if I was gonna get up to where you beat Ryda. I just want to make sure this is working. This is, barring the Saturn game I want to do, this is gonna be my next long form Sunday. Just want to make sure it chugged along properly.
Well, I was gonna say that if you're gonna be playing this, I'm pretty sure that Tila will probably join you if you let the server know, like, oh yeah, on these days I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy 6, and you could
Tila
talk about Lulu.
Oh, Lulu. Oh. I don't know. Lulu's more of a PS1 person, though, isn't she?
Lulu loves Final Fantasy. Like, all Final Fantasy games.
Right. Well, I did pick up 7, like, some time ago. Like, Vanilla 7. And now I hear that they are remaking 7, like, the Vanilla 7. Like, it's gonna be a new version. But the people who got the 2013 version, like I did, they're going to get to keep the original one also. But they're going to give them the new one for free. I wonder what that's going to entail.
That could be a stream. You could compare the 2 different versions with Lulu.
Well, I wonder what's going to change, though. Like, is this going to be that shit they did with the Star Wars trilogy where they try to interject stuff from the new stuff and retrofit it into the old game? If that's the case, I just prefer to play the original vanilla.
Well, it's a good thing you still have the original one, don't you?
Yeah. I believe they said you'll be able to keep the 2013 version.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not going to delist it.
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're not going to.
Well,
no, I'm pretty sure they are going to delist it.
Well, I get paranoid because
so different from.
Oops, sorry.
Well, I feel like if they're gonna do something like that, they're going to delist it unless it's so different from what the version that you already have is, and they might as well cap both up on at the same time. Like kind of like how RE4 is right now.
Right.
Because RE4 and RE4, the old one, are both, you could buy both of them because even though conceptually they're the same game, but they are in its gameplay, they are so different from each other that it's worth having both of them on this, being able to buy both of them at the same time. It's just like, oh yeah, RE4 2005 or RE4 20 whatever.
Well, I get paranoid because, like, remember when the GTA, the 4.5 and the 4.5 and San Andreas remake, they delisted the originals.
It was 3 San Andreas and Vice City.
Oh, yeah.
The shitty remakes that were based on the iPhone, that were based on the iPhone, not the phone versions, and they were bad, and they delisted the originals. Like, yeah, I remember that.
Well, there's a mini.
I also remember when the backwards compatible, like on Xbox, you were able to buy like San Andreas as a normal game because it's San Andreas, and they actually I don't remember when it was, but I remember that the music licenses for the game ran out, so we removed all the music from the game and removed the game from the store.
That's always going to be a problem with the GTA games, because as iconic as the music is, like, imagine getting the rights for that all over again.
No, the problem is even that they didn't just remove the game. They also patched the game so that even if you had it before it was on the store, it removed the music, and then it got rid of the game. Like, it did both. Like, for the backwards compatible. I don't know. I'll have to. I don't even know if I could still download it. Could I download it?
Well, I'm sure you can still download it, but just like, you know.
Well, because
by other means.
But I'll have to trudge up my 360, and then I will have to cross-reference that with an actual disc to see if the music's on the disc version, if it's on the. It's.
I thought about pulling my 360 out of the mothballs. I got a few things in there. I got Virtua Fighter 5 on there.
I mean, I have it right next to me. The problem is that my capture card isn't working for some reason, so I actually can't stream from it.
Well, that kind of explains why you've been doing the Enterbrain stuff again.
I mean, I've always wanted to get back to it anyway, but yeah.
There's a lot of interesting stuff
in the meantime. Yeah. And I've only been playing good games. The wheel has only been giving me good games so far, so I'm waiting for, like, when the real bad shit starts to come up. That'll be fun.
Anything in particular you're dreading? Anything that should hope for the wheel to land on?
I mean, Battle of Kai-Earth is always a fun one, but I feel like that's more of a proof of concept than an actual video game.
Now, I know a lot of these Enterbrain games are old. Like, do any of them have online play? Like, could I jump in at some point?
There is a service called Lilithport that allows you to play Fighter Maker games online.
Ooh. Might have to look at that.
More recent Fighter Maker games have actually come pre-packaged with a Lilithport. So you don't have to look for it anymore. They'll just pack it in with the game.
Right.
Like example, the Risk of Rain fighter game I talked about earlier. In the zip file for that, it comes with Lilithport. Pokemon Close Combat comes with Lilithport and its own custom installer too, by the way, which is really nice. Except for me, where I want it all to be in my root 2D Fighter Maker folder, and I don't know where it is. But that's a minor annoyance.
You just have to root around, like when you download a Steam game and you want to go in to your Steam folder to mess around with stuff in there, apply mods or stuff, but it's not always in the same folder. Not all your games, which is weird. Luckily, I found out too late because I'm a fucking idiot. that you can just like right click and choose open your folder, whatever it is.
Right click, open, browse local folders. Yeah,
That's really helped me in trying to learn how.
That doesn't, but it doesn't have everything. There's some stuff that you can only find in like root folders. It's just mildly annoying, is all.
Right. Well, I got a couple of art books, some soundtracks that aren't showing up on the actual Steam thing. That I just had to go through the quote unquote the guts of the computer to access.
Yeah, browser file. Yeah, some of those. Yeah, sometimes some art books and soundtracks are only in the browser folder, and some of them are just part of Steam's UI.
Right.
And it doesn't tell you which one it is, so you just have to figure it out when you get it.
Right. Well, this is working. Got all the way up to the intro screen, so that's good enough for me. Let's see what else. Rogue Jack, karting for fun, Super Pinball, and Risk. I've played all of those on stream before. And New Vegas is the DLC I've done New Vegas for, so I took care of my business. I'm gonna run to the restroom quickly, and when I come back, maybe we can actually get some like interactive stuff going. Start thinking about what you might be interested in, man. I'll be RB.
All right. Hey, I'm watching fighting games. What's up?
I forgot to do my Uma dailies. Dig that care of that right now.
All right.
They're doing a special promotion. Like, I don't know if there's an issue with, like, the whole bullshit about, like, using AI art stuff or wanting to use AI recently. But they've been giving people 10 free pulls every day. So I figured, you know what? If I'm still trying to get one certain character that actually kind of looks like the Uma version of Amanda Splats, and see if I can get lucky and get her. Basically, the odds are, like, there are level 1 people, level 2 people, and the specialty characters are level 3 people. Your odds of pulling a level 3 person is 3 to 100. So people just pull it 10 at a time. And your odds of getting a level 3 are... Whoa! Holy shit! That's enough alone to do another 10. And they're just going to keep giving me more... Whoa! Holy crap. Well, maybe this is a month behind. I don't know. But basically, I did the math, or ChatGPT did the math. Odds of giving a level 3 character in a 10 pull, which is what most people do, are like 1 in 3.6. So I just wait till I get 10 and then I go ahead and pull it. Cause like that's the benefit. I will only and there are like 30 or 40 different level 3 characters. So even if I do get a level 3, it might not be the one. By the way, that's Hishiakabona. That's my large, chunky donut horse. She'll make you a donut and make you smile. Okay, so collect all my shit.
Not to go for a donut.
I believe she's actually the largest character in the game. So let's get my free shit. Like I said, I know you don't do the Uma stuff, but you'll know. Like when I tell you she dresses like me, you'll know who she is if I end up getting her.
I don't do gachas in general, but I do know that your chances of getting the character you want go up when it's the banner character.
Well, I don't.
So you
well, I already got the banner character, and in this game,
what I'm saying is that you could save your pulls until the character you want is the banner character.
Well, Manhattan
And
was the
didn't
banner
spend all
character
your
like a
pulls
couple months ago. She's already passed. They only do the banner once.
I mean, banner characters are in rotation. You could just wait.
What this does is you can just like every time you pull, that's like a point towards them. If you get like 200 points, you can just outright take them. Like the pity sissy is kind of fucked up.
Pity system, yeah.
Pity system's kind of fucked up in this one.
Well, yeah, but it's pretty standard for gacha games.
Yeah. I'm not paying for it, so I'm not gonna complain. And the only reason that I've been talking about my kids, I told you I've been doing the Sora too, the Sora AI stuff, making videos. Someone made Gold Ship, and I've just been having Gold Ship fucking around doing everything but training. I gotta show my AI stuff. Like,
yeah, Gold Ship does that a lot.
I've only been posting on my channel the AI stuff that's pertinent to the story. Like I've been using it for lore and the characters from the Mahavre project, stuff like that. I gotta start just showing all the shit posting I do. I thought it did just. I thought it just gave me 1,500. What is the freebie promotion over?
Did you confirm the login bonus? Because normally you have to go to their mailbox and pick it up.
Oh shit, I might not have. Well, there's a little treasure chest or a little gift on the front that tells you. The little gift box on the right. Well, it says 10 free. Let's see. Is it a different? Maybe it's under a different banner. Oh no! Now it's just the fucking cards, not the characters and shit. Cards are just like stat bursts. Well, dang 'em. I've already got the #1 stat character, Kita-san Black. Did you see that stream with Kita-san Black with Malone recently? Where he had to actually cut it out?
No.
It's the funniest thing in the fucking world. So he was talking about some kind of comic, and you'll know that this is Malone. He was talking about some kind of comic where it was about the character Kita-san Black getting cucked because these are all based on actual horses, And like the let the animal
Slacks,
husbandry stuff.
I was there when it happened.
Oh, you saw you saw the Keto Black Duck thing. You actually that is.
I saw the comic, but I saw when Malone did his daily oops I accidentally showed porn on stream quota. I was there for that.
It's yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that was the Red Dragon Inn. That was a hell of a game. I love that game. I don't want to do it again. But
it took me a while to get it, but once I got it, yeah.
But I did look at the instructions. The Malone was wrong with some of the instructions. Basically about the drink thing. Drinks are free for the first deck, and you don't always take a drink. At the end of your turn, you take a drink and you give that drink to someone else. So you could just like dump drinks on someone and try to get them thrown out early. But you don't have to like we fucked up how to do the drinks. Like the first deck is free, and then once you reshuffle the drink deck, then you do have to pay 1 gold per drink.
Okay.
That's 50. So yeah, I told Malone I want to play that again. I'd love to play with you again. But we have to like just double check the rules because I'm a little bit of a stickler for that. And again, that goes to like shit at work where I'm one of the only people at work who actually follows protocols. And it pisses people off, but you know, when you get to like the department heads, division heads, shit like that, that's what they want. That's what our clients are paying for. What's my large horse have to say? My archive level went up. Oh, thank you. I don't give a fuck. Thank you, Heishi. Very cool. Matt, that was my giant donut horse.
Okay, so Darren, I'm going through these old messages here when you were talking about the Marvel Rivals drama. Now, Darren says it actually moved to Overwatch too. If you go to it, high chance your Widowmaker will off herself. Yeah, if you're playing Widowmaker, Overwatch, they'll tell you to fuck off. Okay, that's pretty good. What I picked up the ordeal because I like to gumsify it. Basically, her career is over. She lost sponsorships, and Kingsman is walking away like a champion. Kingsman got Marvel Rivals currency from the company. Oh shit! And basically gotten double the prize and donations. In other words, he came out like a bandit. Damn.
Well, good.
I didn't know he got a payout from the actual company. I mean, it's probably not real money. It's more like, oh yeah, here's like.
Well, you feel like
Marvel,
they gotta have to
Marvel tokens that you could use for the game.
with all the publicity that they were getting. You gotta think they kind of had to do it.
It is free publicity, yeah.
So I got Fightcade loaded, but it's weird because it's been logging me out. Like I'll be in for like 10-15 seconds and it just logs me out and I have to keep logging back in. I don't know whether it's a VPN issue or what.
That's also
Because my VPN's been fucking things up. I need to tool around with the settings a little bit. The image you are requesting does no longer exist or is no longer available. Fuck. It's Friday 3rd strike. Probably not going to be a lot of events going on because of the frosty fastings. You interested in going a few rounds and something?
Well, you said your Fightcade was messing up, so that kind of.
Well, I think it's the VPN. I've disabled the VPN temporarily, and so far it hasn't asked me to log in again.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I know. Like, I have to disable it when I want to log into Uma Musume and say hello to my large horse.
Okay.
Do you know if... Well, now that I know how to do RetroArch, now that I've got that working, thanks to the amazing people at... I don't want to say what game. Like, I've joined a game, a Discord for a game I want to stream. I'm not going to say it because I want it to be a surprise. But if y'all know who you are, thank you deeply, and I will bring this up again when I start streaming that game. But like,
Okay.
do you know if Saturn on RetroArch has online play?
RetroArch has online play, but it's very inconsistent from game to game to game to game. but RetroArch in general does have online play. When it comes to Saturn specifically, I'm used to using Mednifin for Saturn online play. But recently I have been using RetroArch to play Asuka 120% Burning Fest Limit Over online, and that works pretty good. So from my very limited exposure to playing very specifically one game, one Saturn game on RetroArch, feels pretty good.
Asuka wouldn't be on Fight Game, would it?
No. No, that's a home console game from like a bunch of Japanese computers and like PlayStation and like Saturn and a scrapped arcade port that never resurfaced. Well, to be fair, I don't really know how because the arcade game was canceled, but I don't know how long into development the game actually was before it got canceled. So, and it never resurfaced anyway, so maybe it wasn't that far into development.
Who knows? Tattoo Assassins was pretty far in development when it got canceled, and that became a fucking legend.
Oh yeah, so it was Primal Rage 2.
Yeah, like I heard they
and just never released.
Didn't they actually like fix that? Like you could actually play it now.
Yes.
Let's see if it's on arcade.
I don't know.
No, it's
I don't
not.
think so.
It's not.
Yeah, because I don't think the I don't think so. Okay.
It's just one for not even the arcade version of one, just Game Gear, Mega Drive, Super Nintendo version.
Yeah, because yeah, that makes sense. Because it's not a Neo Geo game, so it's not gonna be in Fightcade. Yeah, Final Burn is very specifically for Neo Geo games, and then there's some like other general ROMs for like, oh yeah, this is for Midway games, or this is for X ever. But like that's back when like
CPS games.
Yeah, CPS. Yeah, the CPS 2 and the CPS 3, which is a system, which is a whole system that is being emulated. Because the reason why compatibility like this is like an issue is because, well, for a long time, and even now, like every arcade game was basically running on its own customized engine.
Right.
And that's why
MAME is such a hassle to get working the first time, because it's just so much shit you have to download.
Yeah, exactly. But for Fightcade, it's generally running like Neo Geo or CPS stuff, which are like these very specific engines that also had a bunch of games attached to them. So they're a bit more generalized. I don't know if Midway had its own custom engine, but I do know that there is like in MAME there is a separate like even in RetroArch, there's like a setting for like, oh yeah, MAME also plus Midway. So I don't know if Midway had its own like custom engine or whatnot. I don't know for sure. But yeah, no, arcade game emulation is kind of a mess because every game had its own custom engine, as opposed to like more finger quotes consoleized engines like CPS or Neo Geo or.
But it's kind of shocking how much of it has been like almost there. Like you wouldn't think. I get the updates on YouTube every time that MAME updates, and they have little videos showing all the stuff that they've added, and it's like 10 chess programs, 2 ancient computers, a few hacks, a few actual games. It's actually kind of amazing that people are still chipping away at these ancient games from decades ago. Like I still get regular like updates about translations, like ROM translations that are coming out.
Yeah, it's really nice to see that people, because these are people that actually want to preserve video games.
Yeah. Like even the more obscure ones, the stuff that may not come to the States, or may have not been translated here. 'Cause I used to do that back at the beginning of this channel. I used to play I think it was Aeon Genesis was the group that I followed. I played a lot of Ball Bullet Gun, which was like a fog of war strategy paintball type game for Super Nintendo. Didn't get far, but it was adorable and I loved it. And I've been thinking about doing more fan translated games again because I got a couple good RPGs. I got Final Fantasy IV. I got Fallout New Vegas. But Final Fantasy IV, I think that's only like 25, 30 hours. Vegas is gonna be a lot longer. And the game I'm planning on doing next might be just one stream if I get really good with the RNG. But it's an amazing story. But yeah, all these amazing like JRPGs, like another 40, 50 hours on a Sunday. And just so many games, man. I can't stream all the shit I want to because there's just so much amazing stuff out there. And the fan community just keeping the names out, just keeping it going. And finding all these prototypes and everything, like you were talking about the Pit Fighter 2 prototype that was found, and they've been finding more of them. Stuff that was never released, stuff that never came out. And it's just amazing to relive that time.
Yeah, it's great. I love seeing. I haven't, to be fair, to be honest, I haven't been following MAME in a while. But every now and then I'll pop my head in and see, like, oh, what changed? What crazy... But every time there's, like, a crazy discovery, like, oh, yeah, this game that we thought was lost media, we just... someone dumped it, we found it, and fixed it up and got it working. It's always nice to see those tweets whenever they happen.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for them to perfect the Samurai, or the, Neo Geo 64 emulation.
A lot of progress has been made for Neo Geo 64 in like the past couple of years.
Because I think it literally only had 7 games on there, but that's 7 games I really want to fucking play.
And I remember early, like 10 years ago, trying out in Neo Geo 64 emulation. It was god awful, and then I saw a video from I think maybe 3 years ago, and it looked really good. Like they're figuring it out.
I mean, I remember it was so long ago. I remember it being playable but slow. But you know, my reflexes are dog shit, so that helped. I plowed through it. But I remember the main reason is because oops, sorry.
No, I was gonna say the old version I remember was had a bunch of really fucked up none of the graphics were set correctly. There was a bunch of pop-up, and on top of running slow. It just wasn't emulating correctly.
My Shiranui didn't have any fucking limbs.
Yeah.
I wonder
Bariki 1 was the version of Bariki 1 I saw was almost copy pasta and how fucked up it was looking.
Yeah, shout out to Guile Winquote, one of my favorite YouTubers, who actually got the board and actually showed us what that game's supposed to look like.
Yep.
That was kind of amazing. And you know that Neo Geo, they admit that they exist, because, they keep putting Shiki in games. And Silver and Gaitendo were in King of Fighters 11 as sub-bosses. So they know it exists. You wonder maybe they haven't put out the collection yet, because they know that the emulation isn't there, and they're waiting for someone to crack it for them. That's my conspiracy theory. That's my...
I believe it. No, but SNK used to just repackage whole ass ROMs and sell them, so I'd believe it. Or I don't know if they did it specifically, or they would license it out to someone that did, because there were a couple of Metal Slug. Yeah, Metal Slug was infamous for there were a couple of Metal Slug ROMs you could buy, and you're just oh yeah, this is just they just took it off of not romshustler.net or something, and just packaged it and sold it to you. But again, that might be a license thing and not SNK themselves doing it. I wouldn't know, because I'm not in those boardrooms. But no, Metal Slug was infamous for that. But yeah, no, if they do get the Neo Geo 64 up and running properly, I really want to play Bariki 1.
There's Bariki 1. There's the Failed Very First Contact, which I want to play.
First Contact is the Neo Geo.
Oh yeah, no,
you're thinking of Wild Ambition.
Wild Ambition, yeah. It's the one with the small girl who's actually a ridiculously strong wrestler, and the old grandpa guy with the hat.
Sendo.
Who's actually Isao's homie.
Yeah, Toji.
And then there's 2 Samurai Showdown games, and 2 Beast Buster games and 1 racing game. I don't give much of a shit about those.
I can't think of any SNK racing games, so that's a blank spot in my memory. Because I associate SNK so strongly with fighting games, but I do know that they made like, I know they made other stuff. Like I associate them and by proxies the Neo Geo just with fighting games.
Well, wasn't there one game where like you were chasing down a guy and trying to shoot at them? I don't think that counts.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't think SNK made that game. I think that was just on the Neo Geo. Because you have to remember that the SNK will license out the Neo Geo to people who would make games for it.
Right.
Because after like Neo Geo was basically like a console. It was like basically the most powerful console of its era. So that a lot of games over third party where developers would go seek out SNK to make games for the Neo Geo because, well, the engine's right there. Like everything's all set up. You just have to make something for it. You have to think of it as like a console that was exclusive to arcades.
Right. I mean,
And
you could buy the MVS like if you had it like
you
fuck
could.
you money.
And you could. I mean, well, yeah, but that was the point though. It was a premium. You weren't getting a stripped down version of an arcade game. You were legitimately getting the arcade game. You were getting an actual arcade board
right
for your house. So yeah, it was super expensive, but like it was a system that was marketed to enthusiasts who were going to buy it anyway.
Right now, how much of those are worth like on the secondhand market?
They're expensive.
Yeah, expensive enough that a lot of people just like getting priced out of it. Like it used to be back in the day, you want to go to like a garage sale and you'll find some old games for like $5, $10, or go to a pawn shop or something. Now people kind of know what they've got, especially since a lot of stuff is crumbling and falling apart.
There are some people that don't know the value of what they sell, and they are a rare treasure. I've made out like a bandit on some tours around some specific pawn shops.
Yeah, it's weird. There's like a fuck ton of pawn shops in Mahavre. Like I've counted at least 8 or 9 on my commute. I don't know what that's about. That goes to the economic status of this place, but it's fucking weird. Going there, you usually get a decent enough deal, but you got to make sure it's not all scratched up or anything. Half the time, I ask if they can play it in the store. Now these days, I don't do that much anymore. Though now that I got I didn't even have a Steam account before I was Amanda Splats. So now that I don't even fuck around with those anymore. Although I thought about going back at hitting the pawn shop circuit to look for a new computer if I could get that money up.
You could.
Because it's gonna be so fucking expensive for the next few years.
I mean, you could just buy a basic computer off of Amazon for like $200.
Well,
I don't know if it's
well, whatever it is, I'd want it to be stronger than the i1235U laptop I'm using right now, obviously.
Yeah, but you have to. But RAM and GPUs are like ballooning in price, and they're not going to go down anytime soon.
Because even if
the most important parts of the computer,
even if the whole deal with OpenAI goes through, whenever prices go up, they go down slowly, like really slowly. I'm just kind of browsing the arcade games on MAME, seeing what they got. A lot of hacks.
Neo Geo had a very active modding scene.
They got the Jack,
and that's not even getting
games.
into like the hacks that people have made like recently just for like fun. Like a Street Fighter 2 mix, which is like, hey, what if we took Street Fighter and made it play like KOF?
Supposedly there's one I'd like to try to get running with Yumi and Malone sometime, but I can't do it in Fightcade. The final fight, 25th anniversary hack, where it always pissed me off when I was younger, that you have 3 characters you can choose from, but you can't play 3 people at once in Final Fight. This is a hack that fixes that. You can actually play the whole game with 3 people.
Well, to be fair, it's not like Final Fight is the most optimized game ever. Like that game, even if you play it on solo, fucking slow so it crawl because it shoves so many enemies at you at once. And they legitimately probably just Capcom just couldn't get it running and keeping the game keeping the game to the quality that they wanted. I can only imagine how long it took for that 3-player setting to actually work.
Well, that's why it's the 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
I think that's just like alphabetical now. Like I'm on page 6, not just up to 64th Street, a detective story. Must be up. I thought it would be popular. No, there's Miss Pac-Man and Waku Waku. Waku Waku 7. That was a goofy fucking game. I liked it.
Yeah, Waku Waku 7 is great.
You want to go a couple rounds?
All right. Waku Waku 7 is great. It feels like reminds me a lot of like a Treasure, honestly. Treasure games.
Oh yeah, Treasure. Oh god, that Mischief Makers.
Gunstar Heroes. Mischief Makers, Gunstar Heroes. Technically speaking, Ikaruga, and technically speaking, Guardian Heroes.
Let me go ahead and test it quickly before we play, so go ahead and make sure I got my bindings correct. Although it's Neo Geo, so it should remember them all right.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, if I get the N64 emulation, because I know N64 emulation is a weird place, but I would love to play Mischief Makers. I love that they released Mischief Makers. I love that game growing up. It was so charming. It had a lot of variety. It had just a sports fest breakout out of fucking nowhere. And I almost got the true ending. I figured out how to get all the special jewels except for the ones from the bosses. Because apparently the ones from the bosses you have to either one hit or no hit. And that's I got everything else. Like anything from actual play. Okay, good. It didn't remember the inputs. Coin, start, up, down, left, right. I remember they got the thing I like about Waku Waku 7, like they've got these ultra powerful super moves that could just really fuck everything up. But they're so ridiculously slow that if you get hit by him, it's kind of your fault. Like, what was it? The police dog has like the slowest one, but it's the most like powerful one. I just keep trying to catch people in it.
Mauru actually does have a setup into his unblockable if you do his throw. I don't remember if it's. I think it says his command grab where he tosses you across the screen. If you do it and then you immediately do a super, you could create a situation where the enemy wakes up into the big fireball. Okay, let's see.
I'm going to pull up a move list quickly because I want to. Because I think all of their Waku Waku moves are the same. I remember I actually mained the maid girl. She's a little sweetheart. Waku Waku 7 move list. Move list and guide by Go. That's a name I keep seeing a lot when I look up stuff on GameFAQs. Go Billy. G-O-H.
Yeah, Go Billy's a real one.
Shout out to Go Billy, he a homie.
He likes to make little arts and crafts as well on his Twitter feed.
Huh. I wonder is he still active? Because like this list, for example, leads like for 2022.
I don't know.
There's the
like I see him around in like certain like fighting game Twitter, fighting game streams and stuff, but like as a, I don't know if he's like an active player.
Hara Hara. Down, down, low kick and high kick, or low punch and high punch. Consumes 1 stock of the meter, has a large startup time, and is unblockable. And I remember Fernandez was so popular, the final boss, who was essentially a giant ball who farts and eats and stuff. Where like his most of the thing is that his Waku Waku move or whatever, there's no warning. He just literally just rolls across the screen. Alright, so I think I got everything ready. Just let me know when you're ready. I'll go ahead and... Like I said, we're probably not going to go too long tonight, because, like... But I did want to hang out with you, man, because I feel like the last time we hung out, like, I didn't really count, because, like, everything just went to shit with, like, Pit Fighter and everything. And rest assured, we are working on trying to figure out how to do that, but I just wanted something that was a lot less pressure, just hanging out, because it's essentially been like we haven't been able to do this since like what was it mid December before my hiatus, and it's cool that I was able to finally hang out with you again, man.
I'm happy you decided to even though at because of your new job or your new hours, I am happy that you decided to reach out to hang out for a bit.
Absolutely, man.
But I would have totally waited for your hours to become a bit more, or for you to get more used to your new hours before we hung out for a bit.
Well, that's the thing is, though, regardless of my new hours, I'm still off Wednesdays and Sundays. Wednesdays, that's like a 95%. Sundays are 100%. It's actually in my contract. They can't make me work on a Sunday.
Oh, that's really nice.
Because I used to be really... But it also means I'm guaranteed I have to work every single Saturday. And that's like the busiest day of the week. So that's how they tried me into that. It's fine, though. I get a little more autonomy because some stuff is closed on weekdays. So I get a little bit more option to do what I want the way that I want. And that's really... That's really nice. I'm going to crush this can for a moment. Invested in a can crusher. There we go. I had to mount it to the wall. Because, like, when you pull it down, it takes a lot of force.
Mm-hmm. I used to have one of those.
Yeah, I
like
figured...
the side of my house. They're kind of fun.
Yeah.
I remember having fun just crushing cans.
Well, number one, there's the audio. Of course, it's a theater of the mind, what we do, VTubing. And number two, it's because I got the little 6-thing mini fridge here with me. And saving everything up for recycling takes up a lot of space. So I figured if I crush them, then it would probably save a lot more space, make a few trips. So if y'all aren't familiar with this character, from left to right, protagonist, emo elf, cute maid, the Popo, Totoro, great value, chunky dude, and female protag.
Great value, Joseph Joestar.
Yeah.
And or Indiana Jones, depending on how you want to look at it. Although they're kind of the same.
Oh shit, we both start with 7. I forgot, like, in arcade mode, you start out with 1 level, 1 power bar.
Yeah, no, in burst mode, you start out with all 7 meters.
Yeah, because it's like a whole... Like, they actually put effort into the story mode.
Yeah, but meter in this game isn't... Meter build-up in the game isn't that massive. Although you can with normals with meter like this. So you could do that. And there is a dip switch setting that slowly automatically fills your meter. If you're gonna want to get really degenerate, really fast.
You totally... I don't think I used this guy. I decided it looked like pastel Sephiroth, so I give him a shot. It
cool.
looks like he's got some distance to him with that sword and everything.
Yeah, he's got teleports, he's got disjoint fireballs, he's got a slide.
Oh, a little bit of a ground to wave going.
Supermodo. I didn't want to do that.
Well, I'm trying to do it, but like it's not by accident. I wonder if there's like a certain amount of meter you need to do it. Because I don't think it's
just need one bar.
Oh, fuck.
Yay!
Tried to make her like an idol or something, like even in her ending. I remember. Oh, there it is. Fuck. Oh, I got it. Like it's not down, down. It's down, up. There it is. Oh, cool. That negates projectiles.
Oh, I thought he would be dizzy from that.
Fuck. Ah, crap, that close.
Oh, damn it.
I got lucky with this guy's range. That and the fact that he can deflect projectiles with a sword. It's gracious time for you. Ah, the dandiest of J's.
Dandy J.
I love this guy's stage and his music.
Yeah, it's great.
Just this is what Japan used to think Americans were like.
There it is. The uppercut.
Oh, there's the teleport. He's got like some elastic whip, I think. I like it. I like that ground wave he has. But this song is such a fucking banger, man.
Yeah, the harmonica solo is great.
Oh, I forgot you could throw your girlfriend.
That's his adoptive daughter.
Oh,
not his girl.
Oh, that makes it a little creepier.
It's the daughter of his friend that died, I think. Oh!
God, that's not a lot of damage at all. I thought these were supposed to have like stupid damage to them.
I mean,
that was
you're only
bullshit.
spending one bar for it, so that actually is quite a lot of damage.
I guess they didn't think we were that close. Oh, that's got a lot of like vertical range to it when you get the EX version. Ooh, fuck. Just too dandy. Too dandy for me, man. Yatta, 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 yatta. Of course, anyone who's worried about the storyline's simple. These guys are looking for 7 balls. And if you get the 7 balls, then it will grant any wish. Which is a completely original idea. Do not steal. So yeah, it's just a dog and a man and a cop in a cop machine.
In a mecha suit with eye.
And I'm just
painted on
shitting out poison.
And bombs. Those are Loba.
This guy's definitely keep away.
Ooh. Oh, it wasn't.
Oh, too close. Fuck. He's got a nice sweep if I remember properly. Oh, geez, that was close. They come up with a sneaky attack at the start of the round.
Hey, it works. Oh yeah, they're unblockable, I forgot. Yeah, the hard moves are all unblockable.
I'm gonna tell all your friends I hit you with the Palatang C Haru Super. You're gonna be exiled from the fighting game community. I'm sorry. It's on videotape right now. I honestly did not think that was gonna connect. And you still won, fuck. That's like the slowest super in the game. He pulls a little trumpet and gets the ball out on a ramp and it just murders you and juggles you to death like it was Eddie Gordo in Tekken. Oh.
Yeah, you can wall attack. Ugh.
Oh! Nice. Nice. But I hit you with the Hara Hara, so I consider that a moral victory.
The moral victory, yeah.
See, I remember Tessie was my main. I don't remember a lot about her. But didn't she play a little bit like Faust with the different projectiles?
Yeah, she has items she could toss out. She has a syringe that drains life. She has her sweep's actually really good. It's slow, but it moves forward and it's very active. Yeah, that's a really good sweep. Long normals, like, you know, Dawson.
Oh yeah, she can charge up her projectile.
Yeah,
and then
and
just
the
throw
light
bullet
version will
bullets.
show you what you're actually. And if you, yeah, the light version shows you what you're gonna toss out.
Nice.
And they're not random. Like, it's the same sequence every single time. So once you know the timing, you could.
Oh god, she just freezes in midair while she does it.
Yep.
Oh god, she got the. I think that's why I might have chosen her. She got the doll team arms.
Alright, how many meter? Bar.
Give me the Jay Wong special. Laming him out.
I'll.
It feels very floaty to play. It's a little hard.
She is floaty. She's the Dawson. She wants to be at long range all the time. That was
bad. Fuck. You weren't falling for it again.
I'm not falling for it.
I remember hers.
I
isn't
let you do
horribly
it last
bad.
time. I'm not letting you do it.
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Ooh.
But that was fun stuff. Is this one of those SNK games where like you can get unlimited supers if you're in the red? Because they used to do that all the way back in the day.
Well, this isn't an SNK game, and also no.
Yeah, Sunsoft. Let's try female protagonist. Malone's gonna be upset I'm playing a bunny girl and he's not watching. Oh, shit, our one is an anti-air.
Yep. And you can charge it.
Oh, she got lyrics. Of course, she's got to be the female.
Yeah, she has the lyrical theme. And there is a code that you can do to have the lyrics show up on screen as you fight.
Oh, she's got the Dan Hibiki kick. I like that.
Yeah, she's a Shoto. Slightly spicy Shoto. You can also mash your DP to do more hits.
Too bad you can't throw her friends. Oh, it negates. Is there a lot of stuff that negates projectiles? Because, like, I know the emo elf guy, his does also.
Are you gonna get projectiles in this game? Like, it's just a standard thing.
But
it's to prevent you from just throwing them out in neutral all the time.
That makes sense. It's like how everyone has anti-projectile stuff in Idol Showdown, except like Coco. Or I think Coco, like they patched her in or something. Okay, so that was I'm gonna pretend that was a good read and not me accidentally hitting the wrong button. Oh, I can do it in the air? What?
Yep. I'm trying to
what?
do the throw.
But it just, she just ran away, though.
I think you can change, you determine the direction.
Oh, it's like Ruby Hearts! Where you actually change direction and, oh, that makes sense. That's why I could do it in the air. You throw your cat at me. Little flea ball. I don't know which of your little friends over there has more fleas. Ooh. Of course, the jiggle physics.
Of course.
Well, I think Maru's pretty solid. That's cute. Little Totoro type helping little lost girl go home. They got a lot of the classic tropes here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got that Terry Bogard knuckle.
That's a good move.
Oh shit, is he the grappler?
Kind of. Kind of, honestly.
I gotta get in with this guy.
I forget which movie he has, but he has like a really fast overhead special.
Because the normal quarter circles don't seem to be working. He might be the charge character.
I don't. Also, if you press all 4 buttons, you power up, and the power up has invincibility frames.
Good to know.
Ugh. Aw, chip.
That was
but
that was purely random.
Okay, so the normal version of that move is actually really good. It's a decently fast overhead. No.
Well, I remember, isn't Maru's like the fastest, not counting Fernanda?
I don't know.
Like, it's actually reasonable. You can actually use it.
These moves show up subtle in regular matches, with the exception of Maru, but only if you know how to set it up properly.
Right. Oh, almost.
Oh yeah, super activation also does damage.
Seems like a lot more useful, the super activation, than like in the Power Instinct games.
The super activation game is really good. Like, it is a good investment for Bar. It also buffs up your damage.
Oh, I got a high score for that. Cool. Give Tessie another shot. I think I'm starting to, like, I haven't played this in a long time. I'm starting to get the groove again.
Yeah, same.
Because Sunsoft made this, and they also made Galaxy Fight, right?
And Astra Superstars.
Yeah. I remember has Astra been properly emulated yet? I haven't tried it in a long time, but it wasn't.
Astra Superstars, yes.
Ooh.
It's also like the most seizure-inducing game in the world, so be careful with that.
Because I might want to try that if it's finally working. Because like, it's been a long time since I tried it, and like, it barely worked. Just a burb. Oh, Schnauzer.
I got items too.
You just threw the Schnauzer at you. She's got a lot of great normal.
Yeah, she does.
I gotta start going for that.
So, fun fact, these two actually, Tessa and Danny J, actually show up in one of the Blaster Master games.
Ooh.
Granted, it's not literally these two because they don't own the IP for it, but like, they are very clearly meant to be these two, Danny J and Tessa.
That's cool.
To the point that it actually takes inspiration from Danny J's original design, where he was going to be a general with robot arms, and that version is actually in
might be a little bit too close to Jax. Ooh, fuck. A little bit too close to Jax, that design. Whoa! Oh.
What?
My laptop almost slid off of its tower. I gotta be careful. There's a little hook on here so it doesn't completely fall off. But then also I've got a panel of fans that makes it a little bit slippery. So if I like jostle the tower or something, everything's just going horrible. Like more horrible than normal. I'll try Pro Tag Boy.
He's Terry.
Bob Waku.
Yeah, he's Terry.
Yep, there we go. Got big Pro Tag energy.
Would you be shocked if I told you he was the best character in the game?
Well, if he's the Pro Tag, of course he's probably gonna be.
See, you get it. Ugh, I ran into that.
Of course, because the Pro Tag doesn't always mean you're the most interesting.
Oh, you went under it. He also has air fireballs, which are really good.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, like that.
Akuma showed us that air fireballs can be fun for fun and profit. I was so far ahead on life, I thought it was worth a shot.
I should have done the low would have hit you. But if you pay close attention to Rai and how he's shaded compared to every other character in the game, he has more like traditional like three-tone shading than other characters.
Right.
He actually he was the first character that was developed for this game.
Ah.
And you can tell because he looks like a Galaxy Fight character due to how he's colored.
I think you gotta put in your initials.
No, that's fine. Well, no, I just wanted you to like look at how different Arena and Rai look.
Oh my, yeah.
Look at how much more detail.
Arena's more like washed out. Ryan's got like shadows and stuff.
What? No, Arena's more cell shaded. Rai has more layers of shading and more detail on his clothes.
Yeah, I can see it.
Which again, that art style is very directly which is what Galaxy's Fight looked like.
Right.
So again, Rai was like the first character that was developed for this game, and they didn't change his shading to look more in line with the rest of the flat cell shading of the rest of the characters. Slash is also like that too a little bit, not to the same extent, but
Slash looks like he would fit right in Galaxy Fight.
Yeah, he does.
And of course, the one thread that ties both of these games, the sentient punching bag bonus cool. The Ryu proxy.
Yeah, exactly, yep. Although bonus kun is only playable in this game, I think. I don't have I'll have to check my save states. I think there is a save state I have for this game that has all the stuff unlocked, and which includes bonus kun and Fernandez.
Nice. Fernandez is one cheap bastard, which is kind of mitigated by the fact that he takes up like half of the screen, so that helps. Like almost anything.
I feel like the final boss should be cheap.
Yeah. What? Ah, shit. Considering where that teleport ball he does comes out, getting the right timing for the fireball would be able to get through that. Because it's kind of like when a game that's like wind pillars.
Oh, okay. I just did it too early, way too early.
Probably would have done a fuck ton of damage if I started it up like right next to you. Wow. Oh, fuck,
Caught the
that was so
backdash.
close. That was so close. Like it's all about getting in with him. Shit, something fell over.
If you master his air fireballs, you don't even have to get in with him. His fireballs are so good. You can just invalidate most matchups in the game.
I think it might be standing on something. I'll look later.
Oh, didn't combo. Shouldn't have spent that much bar.
Yeah. I was gonna fucking die anyways. Worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Never expected to have such a hard time. That was my cry.
I feel like this is a Lodos War character. I can't prove it, but I just get the feeling.
Yeah, this does feel like a whole bunch of different genres.
No, it is. That's the gimmick, is that every character is like a different genre of anime. But Slash, I'm getting the vibes of like, this is very specifically a Record of Lodos War character.
Yeah. I remember watching that back in the day. I think that was like the first episode I ever watched pirated. Like, I had an old coworker at an old job before Desert Salt LLC who got it to me on like this shitty little CDR, and I just watched the crap out of it, and it was brilliant. It was amazing. Looked great. Puritess is hot. Weird.
Yeah, okay.
Weird climax though. That final battle at the end was kind of fucked up.
You know that game started off as like a D&D campaign, right?
Yeah, it wears its inspirations on its sleeve.
Like, no, it legit, the whole concept was just, people just writing down, like, what, the DM just writing down his campaigns.
Ah.
And it was start as a, it started off as like an audio drama. Because that was the thing in Japan, where, particularly long or eventful campaigns were in, like, these D&D fan books.
Right.
And Lodos War just got so popular that it just escaped being an audiobook and became a real-ass anime.
Nice. These days, there's all this fucking bullshit isekai anime that's out there. Just like it goes to the lore. Part of the reason that Amanda Splat, the character, got run over in her lore by the isekai crime, just kind of make fun of that trope. And they keep cranking them out because you know that's what sells, I guess.
Selling.
Yeah.
And the bubble will pop soon enough, and then there'll be a new thing that everybody can hate.
Yeah. Because what was it like several years ago? It was like battle royals. Everyone putting out a fucking battle royal. No, I don't think I've tried Mr. Dandy yet. I think I've tried everyone else.
Big guy. His whip has a long range, but it's pretty slow.
Yeah.
His EX whip is really good. His DP is really good.
Meow. I picture that it's Dandy saying it, not his cat. Yo. You want to be my Discord kitten boy? and his girl, what? Nothing, no, I'm just trying to get into his head. He looks a little bit like a Harry or DP Dubois. Except like, if he locked in, if he locked the fuck in, maybe. That whip is nice. Hits a few times. I forget, can you guard break in this game or not?
No. Oh, the low.
What is he like Sagat with both the high and the low?
Yeah, he has high and low.
Nice.
His DP is also a low, but it hurts a lot. Especially if you power up before you do it, it does so much damage.
How do I throw his girlfriend or his daughter?
Half circle back kick. Yeah, and throwing the cat is with punch instead of kick.
You guys got a lot of options. Of course, there's a cooldown, a bit of a cooldown when you're throwing your child. Oh, that's pretty good. It's behind him, too.
My combo, no.
Fuck!
Still one, though.
Flaming him out, man. A win's a win.
I was trying to remember how to do his teleports.
We'll do a few more rounds tonight. Then if it's cool with you before we... I'd actually like to try Astra Superstars now that it's in a working state.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Because that's a weird one to get your wrap your head around. It's like fighting in the air like a Dragon Ball fight.
Or Toho.
Yeah. The
It's basically it's a lot less jarring than it looks. But yeah, jumping down does take some getting used to. Just think of air dashes. Okay, there it is.
Once you've memorized the sequence of items that she throws, it's actually really good. You can react to what the other person's doing. Oh, she's so sad. She just conked out. I believe, if I remember the story right, like, of all the people who want all these powers and everything, the wish and everything, she just wants her master to not die. I think that's what drew me to the character. She's just like, please make sure my master doesn't die. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Nice.
I feel like behind this, past this guy's ultra slow super, like I could be like, he's got so many like options for projectiles and stuff.
Yeah, but you can't use any of them when he's charging up the super.
Yeah, but I mean, like, forget about the super was just low meme. Like, he's got the arm and the fart cloud and everything.
Yeah, no, Politank Z is just an extremely annoying keep-away character. Oh, the poison! Yeah, the poison did.
Oh, I didn't know it could dizzy. That's cool. Oh, and then I just grab you in the stomach and throw you.
Long range command grab. Again, a very annoying keep away character.
Long range command grab. Those are some of my favorite words. Especially since it's got a move that stuns. I was gonna die anyways. I had to give it a shot.
Yeah, but it still costs bar to do it. You might as well save your meter. Use it for an EX special or something. They're much better than... Oh, those are low, right? Yeah, those grenades actually hit low, by the way.
Cool.
It's a gotcha.
Thing about gotchas though, they only work the first couple times. Oh, that was nice and deep. Oh.
Ah, I'm teleported into it.
Oh god, that drill is really nice. I think that's one of its normals. That's really nice.
Yeah, if you hit it up close, it's really good because it pushes away and hits like oh, it's really good.
Oh no, protect plot armor.
Nah.
It's very funky. This game definitely has a much more cheerful vibe than a lot of the fighters of the day. Like, it knows what it is. Gru. Them's fighting words. Oh, that's a wake up. That's a nasty wake up.
Yeah, if you hold up when getting up from getting up, you do a wake up attack.
Oh god, that drill's a normal. It's just like a 6 hard punch.
Yeah, there it is.
Ooh,
that's the setup.
Nice. Yeah, his is so fast you could actually feasibly do it in.
Yeah, it's a gimmick, but like it's a gimmick, but it works sometimes.
Let's say one more round, then we'll try Astra.
I thought we were gonna play Astra next time.
Oh no, like I can go to like the top of the hour, cause like hell, I could go till midnight, but like I did want to go ahead and take care of other things too.
Oh well, I can't. So
I get you. That's cool.
I gotta cook for the night.
I totally get you, man. This will be the last one then.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we'll play more of those next time.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be on stream. Just hit me up sometime. Oh!
Well, that's the thing. Like, on my schedule, my 2 days off, Wednesday and Sunday, I'm usually streaming. But it depends, like, if the situation is where, like, they start letting me go early again. So they haven't been doing that a lot because of the weather and everything. Or, like, if you're up really late or something. Or if I have one of those things where I can't fucking sleep, definitely. I'm going to check that out.
I need to start waking up in the morning, so yeah, I could use that. Oh yeah.
This is actually kind of
okay,
perfect because I like. I think I like
you get up into it
with this project, with projectiles and everything. Fuck. Could have gotten in closer.
Oh, you teched it. Nice.
One of those games where you can feasibly tech just by hitting the button repeatedly.
Oh, his Ranboo. I completely forgot he had a Ranboo super.
I forgot they had super period.
I wanted to throw. I wanted to throw so bad.
You wanted to throw and you ended up throwing.
Yeah, I did.
Well, good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, no, every character in the game has a command grab.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time. Like, I hadn't even thought of Wacko Wacko 7. I just saw that in the list of potential MAME games. So yeah, now that Astra Superstars is working, I want to check that out sometime. But I don't know if you saw my schedule go up. This week I'm trying something a little different. I'm gonna try a week with like no collabs. See if I can just like do, because there's enough like solo stuff I want to do to like just get those streams out, and I got like legal stuff to do in town as well, so the streams are gonna be shorter. So definitely want to like even play offline, like you said, do that in the future or collab sometime soon. But I don't know what it is. Like, I love collab, and like Malone showed me like all these amazing people that he hangs out with, and all the other amazing people in flavor, and people like yourself. But I also like doing stuff alone. Be able to kind of be in control that way as well, and show off all the stuff that I've gathered, quote unquote, over the years.
That's fair.
So anyone else who's watching, I'll go ahead and pull up my schedule. I did this at the end of Disco Elysium, but just go ahead and pull it up quickly, because I got to make a couple new thumbnails now. Because I did the road test today. But yeah, Wednesday I got a few wrestling games that aren't Fire Pro. Do the monthly app with that. Wednesday afternoon I got the Saturn working, so I'll play Fighters Mega Mix. I got Virtua Fighter 1 as well. Try that out. Friday, the wrap-up show is usually on Monday, but it's going to supplant my Friday matinee stream since I'm not doing collabs this week. And it'll just be easier to like talk about other stuff. Sunday, taking a quick break from long-form games to kind of digest Disco Elysium. And we'll be doing Darkest Dungeon again, trying to get some of the bosses off of there. And then Sunday night, I'm just going to fucking sing with no plans. As you can tell, I'm trying to be a little bit more spontaneous. I'm trying to let things fall as it, because I plan shit like a month in advance, and then like when it falls apart, I'm kind of stuck. And that's left over from work as well, like with the logistics stuff that I do. You gotta plan so much shit in advance, and when it falls apart, like with the storms and everything, the snowstorms that have snarled up so much. I gotta start getting better at thinking on my feet and stuff like that.
That's fair. Yeah. Every plan I've made has just completely fallen apart, so I just don't make plans anymore.
That's fair enough.
I just wing it the whole time.
Well, I do think about. I gotta get a bit more of that spirit too. Like, it helps though with the larger collabs and stuff that Malone is gracious enough to invite me to, or collab. Like, I noticed like I'd collab with Malone like every Wednesday last month. That was kind of cool. But like you were there with one of them with the Red Dragon Inn. Like I definitely want to play that again. And now that Tabletop Simulator isn't chunky. In fact, maybe we could do that offline too, or part of the stream. Like, I really want to go over the Street Fighter miniatures game with you. I really want to check that out. Because that looks amazing. Like how they're able to like, kind of reminds me of an old mobile game I played. It was kind of a weird type of chess thing involving maneuvering people around. But that looks like it'd be a lot of fun. So maybe next time we like our schedules collide, we could like check it out, or sometime offline this week. We'll just play it by ear, man. Just play it by ear.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, so you got anything you want to play? Like, have you like I know you finally finished some time ago. You finally finished Parasite Eve and you also finished the Shining Force hard mode. You got a long form game that you're planning next?
I have been putting off Shining Force 2 for the longest time. I really should play it. Hold on, what's today? You know what?
Wednesday, February 1st.
You know what? My calendar says it's Sunday, but you know what? On the weekends, I don't know, either Saturday or Sunday, I'm just gonna start Shining Force 2. I've held off that game for so long.
It is Sunday, isn't it? I called in sick the last 2 days. I just got really fucked up. Like, it happens this time of year. Like, I'm really susceptible to, like, illnesses and the cold and stuff. Like, I ended up spending, like, 6 days last February calling out to work in just, like, 1 month, and that fucked me over for the rest of the year. So, it's a good thing I set, like, 5 different alarms for each day to know when I'm going to work and what I'm doing. I'm relying on that tiny little sliver of metal in my hand for so fucking much. Metal and glass. Computer in your 20 years ago, we couldn't have even imagined this shit. Like we got shit that blows the Jetsons away, kind of.
Yeah, no, the technology that we have right now is stuff that 20 years ago would be sci-fi.
Yeah, and we use it to play video
games.
Like,
imagine showing somebody a smartphone from 20 years ago.
They number one, I guarantee
they think it was magic.
They'd ask you where the buttons are.
They would think it was magic. Yeah. What's that saying? Advanced technology is like indistinguishable from magic or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been really it's a bit hard to really notice it day by day because you just get so used to it. But like when you step back and just kind of look at things overall, like in the macro, it's like, man, the technology we have here is stuff that would just genuinely just be considered fucking magic. It's fascinating to think about.
Yeah, it's like, and especially for someone like me, like I'm loath to adapt new technologies and buy new shit. I'm usually like 2 to 3 years behind. So when I actually ended up finally getting a smartphone, like being able to use the internet, play games and apps and shit, when I finally got rid of my clamshell a few years ago, it's like, oh man, what I've been missing.
Yeah. Just be sure that every now and then just go into your settings and just get rid of some bloatware, because sometimes your phone will automatically install things that it thinks you want and you have to get rid of it.
Yeah, I noticed I had to do that with Mother Splats. I'm doing like quote unquote triage on her phone when she comes over. Like, I don't remember downloading like Cache of Clan Crush Candy software solitaire. And I'm like, nah, neither do I. I got one game on there, and it's the ACA port of Neo Turf Master / Big Tournament Golf. Because having it on Fight
is on phone. Isn't Balatro on phones now? Like the actual legitimate Balatro?
I think so, but then like if I got on the phone, like I probably wouldn't be able to keep all my progress. I haven't touched Balatro in a while. I've been waiting for this new update. Like they said there's going to be a big new update that rebalances a lot of stuff. And they said it's going to be kind of delayed for a while. They'll just be done when it's done. And then out of nowhere, they dropped Balatro content for Vampire Survivors 100% free. I'm actually, the night that they did that, I remember I was doing Live for Smoke and Mirrors, my first ever sponsored game. And by sponsored, I mean the dev gave me a key. And I'm gonna be polite, but I just did not like it, and I got out of it because like it crashed like 3 times, and I was I was upset. I was up in the middle of the night, pissed off, and all of a sudden, I got a notification. Oh, there's new DLC for Vampire Survivors. It's Balatro and it's free. So I go live, I figure out how to access it because downloading shit or unlocking shit in Vampire Survivors is kind of fucky. And I think I was one of the first people to stream it to the point where I had a couple people jumping into my stream asking how to find it. That's how bad it is.
Ooh.
Like, you gotta unlock a certain stage in story mode, and then the merchant just standing there. It's a whole fucking thing.
I don't know if I like it or not. I do kind of like the idea of like DLC being something that you have to earn to get, it's like say like the DLC in like Dark Souls, the Notorious fight. You have to unlock the area to get to him. I think that's neat, but at the same time, I do kind of understand that for at least for a game like Vampire Survivors, where you just want to have the thing in the menu, you be like, yeah, I have this, give me thing. I guess it depends on like the type of game it is.
Well, I figure with Vampire Survivors, the DLC, like they want to make sure you're leveled up to a certain point and have enough like weapons unlocked that you survive.
Yeah, exactly.
It.
Yeah.
Plus, like the default characters in that have a thing that throws coins, so you gotta like make sure you be able to get through a level with like 0 coins. So I could kind of understand why they do it, but it is kind of annoying if that's why you're dipping in. Well, I gotta get going, man. Get prepared, and thanks for hanging out with me. Clanker, thank you for stopping by. Darren, thank you for stopping by. Lurkers, VOD Watchers, Second Screen Saints. I'll see y'all tomorrow or Wednesday morning for wrestling games that are not Fire Pro. Holy shit. Monado, anything else?
Outside of like Shining Force that I'm planning to do on the weekend, don't hold me to that, because like I just said that every plan I make just ends up falling apart. So I want to break this fucking curse, so I am just going to put that in the ether that I'm going to be streaming Shining Force 2 on the weekend.
This man doesn't have a plan. He's just got concepts of a plan.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't have plans or backup plans to back up the backup plans. I just wing this shit. I want to get better doing that, but again, that's I'd have to undo years of. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway.
Fair enough.
No, I can't really think of anything. I mean, I could remind you and everyone else that, time is the only currency that you cannot refund. So anybody that spent your time here, an hour, a minute, second, I don't care how long, I want to thank you. And I want to tell you, not to cash out too early, or at the very least make better investments. But that's the end of me. I've been Choco Monado. I'm going dark.
Thank you. I'm your faithful Amanda Splats, and this is the Amanda Splats Project. Y'all have a good day.